vitamin D is the most important nutrient of all in a multivitamin. Unfortunately, I can't really say it's the most important nutrient in our diet because it's not available in our diet. That's what makes it the most important nutrient to supplement, because vitamin D is not readily available from our diet. And the role it plays in our brain, neurologic function, in terms of the aging brain, in terms of mood, and a healthy young brain. We really need to respect the role that vitamin D plays. The highest concentrations of vitamin D receptors are found in the most important, highest functioning areas of the brain. So you can't really respect your brain and not have adequate vitamin D levels. Unfortunately, as we age, we really don't synthesize it well from our skin, and we don't spend enough time in the sun, and it's potentially damaging to our skin as well to get those benefits. So vitamin D is incredibly affordable. It's incredibly important to the brain. It's incredibly important to the immune system. We all have heard about that the last couple of years, how important healthy vitamin D levels are to our immune system doing its very best on our behalf. So you need to have those healthy vitamin D levels. And again, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, or 5,000 IU, all the same incredible price. Small, easy to swallow capsule will never upset your stomach. It truly is a remarkable vitamin. And our vitamin D is something you'll be really pleased you got to enjoy because it's so different from the typical products out there.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of our big 25th anniversary celebration with one and only Wolfgang Puck. Stay on the line for all of your great pieces from the show. I wanted to show you something else that's coming up in this hour of electronics. It's the weekly deal drop with an iPad. This is an amazing lowest price we've ever done on the 256 gig. You have a choice of 64 or 256 gig. This is such a great time to upgrade your iPad because this is a price. In fact, this has only been seen one time on the air when it dropped on Monday. It goes back up to the normal price tomorrow at midnight if any remain. If you're looking for the latest and the greatest, this is so the time to do it. We're going to talk more about it. We didn't have enough quantities to make this a Today Special, but that price pretty much equates to a Today Special. And you know, this has got a new chip, there's a new camera, it's got the A13 microchip, there's more memory. We don't have a ton of these to go around. Also just wanted to let you know, if you have an HSN card, you can use 12 months to pay this off if you get the 64 gig, or 18 months to pay this off if you get the big 256 gig, which is what most of us do because it's just even better of a value. And then there's this, the $40 that we're giving to you if you get our HSN card opened today, because if you don't have it, it sure pays off, especially when we're giving you $40 towards a first purchase. Enjoy that $40 towards anything, maybe the Today Special, maybe the iPad coming up, but maybe it's this. This is a brand new item from, oh boy, this is exciting, from Philips. We love that brand. It's a 2-pack, as you're seeing down here. It's a 2-pack, each one of them having a 6-outlet and 4 USB charging ports, and it's a surge protector. You're getting 2 separate units at a weekly deal drop price of $29.99. These are brand new. We just introduced them. In fact, this is our very first airing. It's been on our websites this week as a weekly deal drop, but we want to kind of elaborate, share more of the details with you, because we all need more outlets, don't we? We've got a 2-pack, right? And most of the walls in our homes, that it's never enough. So put this into one of them, and you've got now 4. In fact, take a look. You're getting 4 USB, and you're getting 6 of the regular AC ports. So let's talk details, Julie Truster.
So it's a total of 10 in each one of these. So it turns 2 outlets into 10. You get 6 regular ACs. That's a regular plug-in. And then the 4 USBs. And all you have to do is plug it into the wall.
Yeah.
So you don't have to take the outlet plate off. You don't have to do anything with your electricity. Yeah, you don't have to turn your breaker box off. You literally plug it in. Plus, it has surge protection. And Philips being a brand name, it's a big deal because a lot of them that you can find anywhere else aren't a brand name. So it's nice to have the backup. In fact, Philips is known for their surge protection.
So important.
Yes, one of the leaders, because you're plugging your $1,000 devices, your computers, your laptops, your phones into these. So you want to make sure that they're protected. Okay, so this is the olden days. Remember these, Callie? not too long ago. You plug them into the wall. You got a short little thingy here that only reaches so far. And then the design of it, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, this has 6, but you can't fit 6 on here because of the way that they're designed. Plus, surge protection expires. So throw these out. This was my husband's in the 1980s.
Yeah.
So,
well,
we still had it around. This one is so much more functional.
Don't have surge protection, do they?
They did, but it expires.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's old, so get rid of those. Your stuff, your items are not protected anymore. So I wanna show you with this one, when you plug it in, it has a little blue light here, and it shows that it's activated. It's a little bit hard to tell here, but you can see there's a blue light. Let me compare one that's not plugged in. Okay, so this is plugged in, this is not plugged in. So it's letting you know that every single device that's plugged into here has surge protection on it, which means if there's a lightning strike, all it takes is one lightning strike to blow everything out. So you can be plugging in your phones. I want you to see here, 4 up here. You have 4 fast ports, by the way, in the middle with your USBs, and then you have another 4 AC outlets. So, and they're also 3-prong, and all you have to do is plug this into the wall, and it turns, let me unplug this, okay? Unplug this. It turned, my lamp went off. It turned 2 outlets, my lamp is off, 2 outlets into, look at this right here. Let's show you up close how easy this is. No tools are required. You just literally plug this into the wall. 2 into 10. So this is an entire charging station. I have never ever had one device that had this many ports on it.
I love how compact everything is.
Yes.
It just takes up that one outlet that only in the past gave you 2 places to plug something in. Now you've got 10, including so many things that we now charge with, you know,
the USBs. And what's nice about the USBs is you can get rid of these bulky wall blocks.
Yes.
And then you just plug them in here. So I'll show you what I mean. So maybe it's your iPhone, maybe it's your tablet, maybe whatever it is, your earbuds, your AirPods. You can pop this off. Okay, get rid of these because these are clunky. And a lot of times when you're buying electronics, now they don't even come with the wall block and people don't have a way to charge them. And look at this, you just pop your USB in and now, okay, just with this one device, I'm charging a lamp. I've got my Living Glow lights down here, my Living Glow lights. I've got, what else here? I've got my earbuds, I have my iPhone, I've got a portable charger, and then I have a lamp.
That's
and there's
awesome.
there's still 4 more outlets open. So you're 2 into 10, and because you're getting 2 of them, you have 20 new outlets. It's like
20.
all the 20.
So, I feel like the first place you're gonna put one of these is in your kitchen.
Yes.
With all the appliances that you wanna connect or plug in, have power instead of unplugging something and replug something. And then maybe that's where you're gonna start charging your phones and having one charging station, if you will. But the fact you're getting 2 of these, this is awesome.
Yes.
Each one I feel would be worth $29.99.
Yes.
But you're getting 2.
And I want to state this again because it's Philips. It's a brand name. A lot of these are off brands. With Philips, they're one of the leaders in surge protection. In fact, when you plug it in, as long as that surge protection is activated, you'll see a little blue light. So you know that your devices are protected. Your phone is protected. Maybe it's your phone, your earbuds, your laptop, and your tablet. They're all protected with that lightning strike or whatever would happen with one device. All you have to do is plug it into the wall. I want to show the installation again. No tools. You don't have to turn your breaker box off.
That.
Right, exactly.
I love it. You don't even have to take the faceplate off. To
Right.
like attach something to be able to let this do its magic and give you the power you need.
So it fits a standard duplex. This is called a standard duplex outlet. You just take that and then you can see in the back, you have to have a 3-prong. And then you plug it in and now it turned 2 into 10. And you're getting 2 of these.
We
so
are
now
very busy on this. This is the very first airing, brand new. And now we've dropped below 2,500 left already. This is the very first time your eyes have laid, you have laid eyeballs on it. It just makes sense. I mean, especially multiplying the number of places you can plug stuff in, but then protecting the things that I mean, who wants to have an iPad or a laptop or a desktop for that matter, like get hit with the lightning?
Blow out. Yes.
I mean, that's Oh, makes my heart stop.
I know, just your phone is, I know my phone is, the iPhone is like $1,000. Your phones, your tablets, your earbuds. We spend so much money on our devices. So now you have 10 surge protected outlets. Installation, you simply plug it into the wall. In case you missed it, let me do it again, because this is crazy. You don't have to take the wall plate off. You don't need a screwdriver. You don't need anything. You don't have to turn your breaker box off. This is it. Philips, a brand name, so it fits a standard duplex. That's what this is called. This is what the back looks like, okay? And then you plug it in, boom, that's it. It turns 2 into 10. And let me show you again, you have 4 on top. They are all 3-prong. 4 on top, 4 on the bottom. These are called your AC outlets right here. So whether it's, you know, this is a lamp, maybe you're putting it in the kitchen, maybe it's the toaster and a blender. And then right in the middle here, you can get rid of these bulky wall blocks and plug your USBs right in. I know my mom called me the other day. She bought something and it didn't have a wall block and she did not have a way to charge it. So now you plug this into the wall. Now you can be charging your phone, your tablet, your, let's say you're living glow lights. I'm charging my cabinet lights here. In fact, did you see earlier it was red? Now it's charged, it's totally charged. So all these things, we have all this stuff now in our bathrooms and our office area and our kitchens that need to be charged. We have, now you have 2 charging stations. If you don't need that many, give one away because they're also great gifts.
Well, they are great gifts, but definitely a kitchen, probably mostly a bedroom or an office. You will definitely want to, I love that you're getting 2, because if you got one, you'll be like, oh, I need it there too. At this point, almost 1,000 are gone. This is the first airing.
Oh my gosh.
I know it's been a weekly deal drop, but it's just been sitting on our website. At this point, we're looking at around 2,000 left after just a few moments, 1,000 spoken for. So
this is the very first day.
I know.
It was supposed to air earlier, but then they brought it back for today. We knew it was going to be popular. The Philips name, a great name.
I mean, it just makes sense. I love practical things like this that give you the power that you need, and then the peace of mind of knowing they're surge protected. So everything you plug in, even if it's all 8, let's see, 10 options of power. You're getting 6 of the regular plug-ins and then 4 of the USB ports. So yeah, your phones, you said your earbuds, you know, all the things that just require a USB, and more, we're needing the USB port to be able to plug things in.
And by the way, the USBs, these are fast charges. So yes, you can charge a tablet, your earbuds, your phone, whatever it is, anything, and I'm charging my Living Glow lights. So you've got 4 USBs. This is the most that I've ever sold. There's a total of 10 different things that you can plug in. 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and then right smack in the middle, get rid of the wall blocks if you have them because they're clunky and bulky, and plug directly into the wall. So you're getting 2 of these, and you can tell when you plug it in, as long as that surge protection is activated, you'll see a blue light. I'm gonna show you again installation.
Do anything to activate that? It just happens automatically.
Anything. It's automatic, so you don't have to push a button. You can just plug it right in. So think about areas around your house, maybe a little desk area. This is an entire charging station right here, and you don't have to do anything special. If it's a standard duplex outlet, okay, you can see the back. All you do is plug it right in. I don't have to do anything. The surge protection is activated immediately. So every single one of my devices is activated.
Wow.
Or protected, I should say.
And I like that you don't have to do a second step to make sure that surge protection is activated, because sometimes you're like, ooh, shoot, I forgot. And then you're like, but it didn't work because I forgot. It's just an automatic part of the experience. So you, look at this. This is all you do. You plug this into any outlet, upstairs, downstairs, basement, any room, office, and then that one outlet becomes 10. If you're just tuning in, it's not 1 for $29.99, it's 2. So all of a sudden you've got 20 different things that you can plug in to 2 different outlets, basically.
It is a little mini charging station.
Yeah.
And I just went out of town and we had flashlights that we had to charge. We had so many different things that we had to charge. So we actually brought this one. You can travel with it. I want you to see the size of it too. No more of these, by the way. The surge protection expires. The cord isn't long enough. And then the design of it, things do not fit properly because of the way that they're laid out. I want you to see
Good
the
in their
size.
day, but no more.
This is a little bit bigger than a standard outlet. So it takes 2 outlets and it turns it into 10. Look at that. You can tell it's just a little bit bigger. Let me show you again. Installation. This is my favorite part.
Mine too.
Probably the easiest product I've ever had to install. Okay, you just take a regular outlet. Okay, you don't need a screwdriver. You do not have to take the plate off. You just simply plug it right in, and the surge protection is immediately activated. You can see everything goes on. My lamp went on. My living glow lights go on.
At this point,
my phone.
It's so awesome. If you want them, I'm gonna encourage you, do it right now. I don't think this is gonna air another time. We started with 2,600. That's what I'm showing on my 2,700. You can see we're at like almost 1,600 gone. So with a ton of people jumping in on this because it makes such sense, this may very well not even see another airing.
Okay, this was supposed to last all week, Kelly. This is the launch of our weekly deal drop.
And tomorrow, if one remains, the price goes up. So this, and especially getting 2 of these. I'll say it again, not 1, but 2.
Yes, and the thing about these, there's clearly a problem in our homes. We don't have enough outlets. We have outlets, but they only have 2, and now we're charging everything. The nice thing, I want you to look up close again, you have 10. So there's 4, this is what they call the AC ports, 4 on the top, I'm sorry, 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. So you have a total of 6 of those, and then 4 USBs right in the middle. You can get rid of those bulky wall blocks. To plug it in, all you have to do is plug it right in. You do not even have to take off your wall plate. Plug it in, and then there's a little lighted, the blue light tells you that your devices are protected. It has surge protection, and it's Philips. They are one of the leaders in the industry for surge protection. When I talk about a wall block, you know, these things are bulky. These take up space, so a lot of times they don't even fit on a regular outlet. You can get rid of these with your USBs, or maybe you have a new electronics. I know that right around the corner, we're gonna be charging lights and Halloween decorations, Christmas lights. Oh. How perfect is this? Plug it in behind the Christmas tree.
This could very well be selling out before any time at all. Thank you. Gosh, there's a little more than 1,000 of these left at the most. With everybody on the phone lines, I'm telling you, this could be gone momentarily. Wow, many more sold in the airing than we have remaining.
So the item may not be back.
You may not. 853568 is the item number. Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome.
So something that we don't have time to put into the show, but it is just back in stock, is a Bose SoundLink portable speaker. These are amazing. First, we have black stone and blue, stone blue and white rather. They're waterproof. Waterproof. And they are certainly Bluetooth. I mean, great for the pool, great to take to the beach, put it on a boat, never stress or worry if it gets water because it's waterproof. And they're here at a special price and also a customer pick before it came out at a special price. And we also have free shipping. They're great little compact design, but they really did give you great sound. I remember this being offered before the holidays and they just blew out of here. So they are back in stock for a limited time and on sale, plus 5 flex. It's $20 to get yourself a new waterproof portable speaker. That's 577-557. You're more than welcome to look a little closer on hsn.com if you would like. But we are going to move along. You know, we were talking about storm season and all the things that have been going on and continue and will continue. What happens when you lose power and you lose all connection to the world? It's so important, and so many of us still have that landline that you know is going to be that direct connect to be able to communicate with people, family, friends, loved ones, get the information that you need. First of all, this is here from Panasonic. It's our #1 best-selling brand, and this is an upgrade to the best-selling system we've offered in the past of a 4-piece corded but 3 cordless phones in a complete system. Under $100 on sale. So these have a lot of features that the previous models did not have. Incidentally, we have the rose gold and the silver, so it's your choice of, here's the base model that you can see, gives you that beautiful big LCD screen. But this has a built-in baby monitor. I love that. It's got battery backup, and it's got something that's gonna help prevent all of those with election season coming upon us soon. You don't have to worry about those robocalls getting through to you. It will automatically block those. That's that big red button right there. And then it has the ability to be able to block up to 1,000 more numbers. If there are people you just never want to hear from again, you can block them. The previous model had 250. Now it's 1,000. Seems like there's more and more people that are like, I don't want you to know me. I never want to have a conversation with you. It's not like just because it's a friendship that went awry. It could be businesses that are trying to like solicit your business, or a lot of hacking things going on in the world of technology that way too. But Lori Leland is here to go through some more of the specifics. I know this is the last version was our top seller.
Yeah, it was.
And
we sold 125,000, like you said, and we stopped counting at 125,000. I think it was more than that when it was all said and done. But yeah, and this has even more advanced features than that previous set. And this one has the new fresh batteries that we're all looking for, better price than ever before as well. And you said it, Callie, it's Panasonic, so #1 top global leader when it comes to home phone technologies. We want to be safe in our homes. You made a great point about that. We want to make sure we have that landline. I will tell you, my cell phone works in one room of my house, which is really frustrating. I have to basically be standing in my living room with my head pressed against the window and my cell phone in the other hand to be able to place a phone call. So it's really, really frustrating. With this now, you have that great home phone experience. You're getting 4 handsets here. So 3 of them are cordless with built-in rechargeable batteries. You're gonna be able to talk for 13 hours nonstop, or your standby here is 12 days. So you lose one of these in the couch cushions, it's okay. You can reach for it nearly 2 weeks later. It'll still have a charge on it. And then take a look at this. This is a little retro nostalgia for us, right? That curly Q cord that attaches it, which means this is a phone you will never lose. Hello, it's attached. And I also love the fact that you're getting a giant screen here, 3.5 inches. This is multi-adjustable. Look at how big the keys are. Even on the handsets themselves, Callie, everything is backlit, glowing, super easy for you to see, incredibly easy for you to hear. So we're gonna go through some of the features. Call blocking, you said it. Block 1,000 names and numbers. This also has a really nice feature. Guy and I were talking about this the other day. His mom was having some dexterity issues, and this has an answer feature where you can say answer call, and without touching a handset, it puts the handset closest to you on speakerphone, so you don't even have to hold the phone in your hand to conduct that phone call. So that's a new advanced feature.
That's
also
awesome. So if you're sitting on the couch watching something, you don't have to get up and go grab the phone. You just say answer phone.
Exactly.
And it goes to speakerphone.
And it goes straight to speakerphone. So
I love that.
hands-free, completely hands-free. Really good, right? And then take a look right here. You also have your dedicated call blocking button for 1,000 names and numbers. Like you said, the previous set was 25% of that. So we've quadrupled that for you. One touch of the button right here. This is gonna take you in to be able to block that phone call if it's a robocall, if it's that survey, can you do a survey, or political season like you said. Really, really annoying phone calls, and not just annoying, you could be vulnerable. My mom is kind of that age group, and I feel like, a little bit older, might be a little bit more vulnerable. She's a very savvy lady, but somebody called her concerned about her health because they said they were with her healthcare provider and had the first few digits of her social security number, and they were phishing to try to get her to give them the rest.
Yeah,
and she just felt alarmed and touched that call blocking button. It hangs up the call, and that person can never get through to you ever again. But I love this for individuals that might feel a little bit more vulnerable, because now it's going to eliminate all of those phone calls from your life.
There is nothing scarier to me than somebody fishing for the information, and somebody feeling, vulnerable or just not aware of how tricky they can be, may end up giving that info out, and whether it's your parent or or your youngsters.
True.
Just the other day, Tracy was calling because we had to have the AC company come out and just do a little repair on a sealed part of the gasket that needed to be reattached, and it was crazy. They started asking him all these questions like, "What's your birthday?" And he's like, "Why would you need to know my birthday? I need a service call." And so he hung up. They called him back and said, "We need $395 and your credit card number to be able to process the service call." The business had been hacked by somebody.
My gosh.
It was crazy. I'm like, why would they need that? No. So he hung up, but they called back.
That gave me a chill.
It just happened.
They should be ashamed of themselves. That's awful.
It just happened this week. And Tracy knew enough not to give any information and hang up, but they called him back.
Oh my gosh.
So now you can block them.
You can block that call permanently, and you can block as the call is coming in. So if you see a number you don't recognize, you can block the call. If they get you on the phone and they're saying something that makes you uncomfortable, you can block the call. It automatically hangs up on them and they can't call back. Or after the fact, maybe they said something and you're like, that wasn't right. You can block the call after, and you can always unblock if you accidentally
Look at this number here from 10 years ago.
I know.
Over
These are old
10,000
stats. 2.4 billion calls per month, and these are scammers.
In 2016.
Yeah. I know.
These are very old stats.
Old stats. And one more advanced feature I just want to tell you when it comes to call blocking real quick. This has a feature that will allow you to screen your calls. Your phone system will actually do it for you. You can turn on or off this feature, but this is going to auto screen 100% of the robocalls coming into your home. So I have this feature turned on. I am actually using my cell phone to call these home phones right now, okay, just to give you a demonstration. So these aren't ringing. You can't hear anything. Here's what I hear as the caller.
Press 1 to connect your call.
Okay, so you can put people on the safe list so they don't have to go through the screening process. But for me, I'm going to show you that I'm pressing 1 now. And now, because I'm a live human being, I was able to get that call to come through. So that is going to ensure that 100% of the calls coming into your household are live human beings. Because a robot is not going to hear those directions and know that they have to press a button to get through that screening process.
I like it.
Brilliant.
I like it a lot. So a lot of really upgraded features. Do you see that big, bright, bold, like script that you can see who it is that's calling? Or if you do want to block that call, you can see there's one red button right there on that base line. You will block them and they can never get through again. Little things like this, noise reduction. It's easier to enjoy better clarity.
Yeah, if someone is calling you from the airport and you can just hear the gate being called in the background and it's super annoying, this will filter that out so the calls coming into your home are more crisp and clear than ever before. This is battery backup. So with a lot of systems, when the power goes down, we all know the cell towers get jammed. It's great to have that reliable landline at home so you can call out for help in that emergency situation. You simply pop in 2 AAA batteries and this phone will have that backup system kick in when you've got that landline at home. So I'm gonna unplug this one from power and then take a look at this. I'm just gonna tap my little speakerphone right here. Screen is still glowing. I can place and receive phone calls. All of the features are still working. And look, this is not being provided power because it does have that battery backup feature. So I'm gonna plug it right back in. You mentioned a sound detector, and that may be a feature you may or may not use right away. Maybe it's something you're interested in. Maybe you have a little one at home, or maybe you have workers coming in to do a little bit of work. Girl, we're remodeling right now. It is a lot. It is a lot. We've got a lot of people coming in and out of the house. We can't be there all day. This is kind of like a mini home security system. So you can put this into baby monitor mode, okay?
Okay, this may be one of my favorite features.
I love it.
I want to see how this works.
Cool. So all you're gonna do is say select, and then you're gonna say turn it on, okay? And you're also gonna press select after that, and then you're going to select which of the handsets or your cell phone that this will call and allow you to listen into that room. So I'm gonna put this into it says put it in the cradle in the room that you wanna listen into, okay? So I'm gonna put it down right here. As soon as this hears sound, it's gonna call the phone that you selected. So if you're in the other room and you're using this for a baby monitor, you can pick up the base and listen to see what the baby's doing. But if you are at work, you can set this to call you on your work phone and you can listen into your home as long as you want from your work phone or from your cell phone. So it really is a great way to be able to have that sound detection. Yeah.
That's a good feature. And we just all of a sudden got so busy. And even before we got to that feature, which I think everybody will so appreciate, it's like having a third ear towards, you know, security of your home and the safety of the people that you love. If you want silver, it's the most limited. We have less than 500 left now. If you want the rose gold, got a little more than that, but not a lot. So the rose and white is so pretty. The white and silver is so clean and fresh. And if you just tuned in wondering, what? 4? Yeah, 4 handsets. 3 of which are completely cordless. 1 of which is attached, the old corded base. So you know what? It's one of those backup plans when it comes to just security. I like that you showed us how even unplugged with the battery backup, this will always be up and running.
It will. It'll always be up and running for you. Tons of other features too. It's got a built-in intercom system, built-in answering machine, no more tapes to ever have to replace or something extra to break. What I love about this system too, if someone calls into your home and they leave a message for you, instead of having to call into your house all the time and check and see if someone left you a message, you can actually set this system to call you, maybe on your cell phone, and it'll play your message to you. So maybe you don't give out your cell phone number, maybe you just give out your home number, and your home number will call you and play the message to you that was left on the home number on this home system. So now you're connected to your home through your cell phone. So it's a brilliant system. You got rapid dials right here, right over on this side. You have 9 speed dials right here on the phone itself.
Wow.
Intercom, as I mentioned, and DEC 6+ technology. So basically a built-in range extender extender. You're gonna be able to wander away from the base station up to 1,000 feet, depending on the layout of your home, and you're still gonna have crystal clear call clarity with every single call, so we love that. And only one phone jack. One phone jack for the main base. These little bases that simply charge can go wherever. If you want a fancy phone in your bathroom, if you want one in the garage for dad, if you want one in the hallway, you can disperse these throughout your entire
even just
home.
if you've got an upstairs and a downstairs, just to have the intercom system to say, kids, dinner served.
Oh my gosh,
instead
for
of like
sure.
yelling throughout the house.
I know, I love that feature. And if you want to go through, your menu is right here. You have a 100 name and number phone book. All you do is scroll through. There's that baby monitor. Here are your settings. Here are your speed dials. You can set your date and time. Here's your intercom. So if I want to intercom to one of the phones, you can select those phones, or you can intercom to all of them to tell the whole family that dinner is ready without screaming through the whole house.
Yeah.
It's much more civilized. And again, protecting you from those scam callers, nuisance callers, robocalls. If you turn on the screening thing, you're not going to have any robocalls
Nothing puts
come
me in
in.
a worse mood than that.
Me too.
It's like,
It's
leave
so
me alone. We're having dinner. And no, I don't want to contribute to your
makes me mad.
campaign.
That's right. No, I don't.
Thank you, Lord. It's crazy how many features these have. That's
I know,
exciting.
I could go on and on. Like, this was too fast. There's so many more,
Well,
too.
very limited in the silver and white. Limited in both, but most limited here in the silver and white. The item is 712749. Free shipping. Free shipping.
Awesome.
And on Buy Flex, it's $20. HSN card holders, $16. Thank you for your calls and orders. Thank you.
Thank you for having me, Callie. Great to see you, my friend.
That felt empowering, doesn't it?
Totally. Even just that button right there.
I know.
Block that call, baby.
Exactly. All right, here's what we're gonna do. There's a special going on hsn.com in our TV section. So we've got a lot of storefronts, and this is one of the many that we love because there's so many options and sizes and certainly brands, but there's lots of stuff in all with free shipping. Top brands that you may not even be aware we offer. So check it out if you're in the market for a big screen TV or a small screen. We've got them all. Football season is here. Preseason is underway. I'm excited. I know we all are. So that's something to look at on hsn.com. I know we've got an amazing, double checking here. Yeah, a weekly deal drop. This is 1 week, or this whole week. This is the first airing with Bill and the iPad coming up next.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. The farm to skin difference only with Beekman 1802.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smarts and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Just crave the simple things, 'cause that's what I want, that's what I want. I don't need no fancy car, I'll take you just the way you are, 'cause that's what I want. Fill me up, that's what I want.
Well, this is a product that doesn't need a single introduction. We just look at that and go, oh, yeah, the product that changed the world. Indeed, it did. The iPad, and we've got such a great deal going this week. This is the only show today. This price goes up tomorrow night. So definitely, if you're looking for a great new iPad, if you're looking for an upgrade, or maybe your first, look no further and take a listen. First of all, there's two options in terms of the gigs. You can do a 64 gigabyte or the 256, which is the best seller, and it's a nominal price difference. So it's always best to go bigger when it comes to an iPad. But both choices are here, and then you can get the silver, classic, or you can get this gorgeous deep gray. It's your choice of those colors and those sizes, but then everybody gets everything else. Wait till you hear about all the goodies that you get. You get 2 cases. One is a neoprene case and one is a regular, like over the iPad case that comes with a wireless keyboard inside. So you can choose, and then check out the earphones. The headphones are included. Crazy, right? So this is the Capri color. This one is silver, comes with this gorgeous evergreen neoprene case. Here's your rose gold, and that comes with a purple headset and a beautiful neoprene case. There's black, there's white, there's red, and then there's the animal print. And don't forget, you're getting even more. You're getting the screen protector. This is the wireless keyboard that goes inside of your case. The stylus, you even get this little stand to be able to kick your phones up and just, or put your iPad up and watch a great movie. You're getting the polishing cloths, and of course you're getting your chargers. But here's another, hundreds of dollars of extra goodies in this voucher, because you're gonna get so many inspiring ways to learn how to either cook or exercise. There's lots to talk about with the extras that we give you here at HSN that never happens when you go to the store. You know the store, you can go buy these in their store, but you wouldn't get any of the extras included, and you'd probably spend more. So it's a weekly deal drop. That means tomorrow the price goes up pretty significantly. In fact, it goes up between $130 and $240 based on what our pricing is this week versus next week. So definitely take advantage of the lowest price ever. By the way, if you have an HSN card, this is such a moment for you, because you can do either 12 months of financing if you get the 64 gig, or 18 months if you're getting the 256 gig. So that brings it down to around $40 to get the smaller gig, but even better for the larger. $35.55 to get the 256 gig option. So this is quite extraordinary. I'm gonna go ahead and join my friend Bill Duggan over here in the living room, because there's so much we get to talk about. I'm gonna make my way this way so I don't cross the cameras.
And this is what's great about the iPad. You're getting it home for one reason right now, because yes, I wanna use that as my e-reader, my e-books and all that. Or I'm gonna use it for school or to set up, to do those conference calls. It is a big getting an iPad anytime. But the 9th generation, it's the most affordable. So that's what's great, and it's one of our largest bundles. What's in the bundle? You get this nice holding strap. So yes, I'm over here on the couch. I can hold it in the palm of my hand, rotate it around. I'm not gonna drop it. So whether it's me being a klutz or the kids, that's included as well. See how I have it set up right over here on a stand? Stand sits right up over there. I can collapse it down. But what's really cool is how they've flipped the camera on here. So instead of the rear-facing camera being the better one, the front-facing camera is the better one, and then they went a step further. They put center stage technology in there. So as we're on this conference call, and I've set it up, Callie, we normally would have to sit right in this little square for, that 45-minute call, that therapy session with the doctor or whatever. Not that I do that, but this is just it. Or we have the ability to get up. I want to get up because, someone's at the door. Please notice, it's gonna follow me around. The camera will I'm not picking up the device.
That's amazing to me.
That's a huge upgrade for how we live today.
And I'm still in the shot.
And that's just it. You can sit there because, maybe it's the kids running around and they can't sit still while they're talking to grandma. This will follow you around. And that's because this is an upgraded iPad. That 9th generation gives you better camera quality, better processor. But when you jump into the Apple world, which a lot of us already have, maybe this is an upgrade. I upgraded to the 9th generation because I needed a better camera for all the Skyping that I was doing. But then our needs change. Our needs evolve. Do you go out and buy a new iPad? No. You just go to the App Store. You try a different app. You do something different. It grows with you. It grows with your comfort level because you get more experience. You need more memory. That's the biggest decision you have right now. And this is the first time that we've had a 256 gigabyte iPad, this much memory and space, £1, at this low of a price.
It's such a good price. Like I said, after tomorrow, the price goes up $240 on the big 256 gig, which is, even at this point, which it always is, the best seller between the two. And you just choose, you want the gray or the silver. So either size, either color, and then everybody gets all the extra goodies. I guess then just choose the color of the case that you would like. Cases.
So with this 9th generation, I want you to realize it is a more capable iPad than ever. And why does that matter? Our needs do evolve. We do want to invest in something we're not going to outgrow. But most of us who have had an iPad, we've had it for years. And that just means you buy it once and you enjoy it, not just for one football season, not just for one summer vacation or school year, but for year after year, which is great because it will grow with you. as your needs change, as your interests change because of the way Apple has designed the system. And you know what? I've always found it cool. There are things I learned that I didn't know it could do that. And all of a sudden, I'm doing it.
That's what I love.
Right?
As much as you might know, you'll always learn something else.
That's just it, because the hardware is just so user-friendly. The operating system is friendly. Remember, this is the 9th generation. It is their most affordable iPad out there. They have other iPads, the Pro, the Air, the 10th generation, but they're more expensive. Yet you see everything you're getting. And why do you get this one? It has an over 10-inch size screen, which is great. That A13 Bionic chip, which I can't crack it open and show you, but you will notice it is faster and smoother than probably your phone. How old's your phone? Or how old's your tablet that you're already working on? And then those upgraded cameras, that center stage feature. And that's one thing I encourage you to do. And actually, this is important. You can buy this iPad at the Apple Store. You can buy it maybe at other retailers. HSN is the only place that gives you a 30-day return window.
Good point.
Apple sells it, but you have a 14-day time to move into it, make sure it works for you. And you know what actually I did? I upgraded for myself to the 9th generation. It was a gift to me, but I knew I was gonna use it, so it wasn't like, you know, I spent a lot of money and just only use it at Christmas time, use it all the time. That iPad that I had, I regifted it. No shame in that. I gave it to my niece. She loved it. She was using it for her schoolwork and Skyping with her friends and all of that type of stuff. Our needs have changed. The iPad definitely keeps up with it. And one thing I encourage you to do is you get it home and do what we all do. We jump on a social media, or I jump onto YouTube and I want to watch something. Boom, come right over here. Notice how fast it pulls this up, which is great because we want that easy experience to pull up real fast. I want to go full screen. Boom, no problem. By the way, great audio as well. Turn up that audio. And if that's ever annoying, we're giving everyone a set of wired headphones, nice and cushioned. It's separately boxed, because maybe that's going to be a gift to someone. But as you're watching over here, and we're watching Callie, maybe I'm watching football, she says, get social, shop with us. I swipe up from the bottom, and I easily just bring over my web browser, just like this.
Look at this.
Callie, there's no code. There's no, I don't remember how to do it. It's literally, I want to see what Wolfgang has, and I'm watching over here, and this is why it gets empowering. Do we always need this processing power? Not always, but sometimes the need does arise. I'm going to turn it down a little bright, because that's just it. You see how bright that screen was? We want vivid, we want clear, we want power, but I think we've all been there. We buy something that's cool, it's like, oh, it does so much, and it's going to be so exciting. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do half of it.
You're so cute, but you're right. There's nothing worse. You're like, gosh, darn it. No. You feel guilty about that purchase, and you're like, I'm so...
Because I'm not getting my money out of it. And one other cool thing, you can walk into the Apple Store, ask them a question on your iPad. They stand by the hardware. We're also including, though, and this is why it would normally be a Today Special if we had more, 3 years to the MacU. That is online video support. So right now...
Oh my gosh, that's typically only included in a Today Special.
That's just it. We might include a year, 6 months, but 3 years, that's definitely only a Today Special.
Thank you. I forgot about that. What value added.
Right? Because we all have questions. One of my favorites, Debbie Demon, one of our show hosts, her husband is in IT, and she gets embarrassed to ask him a question because he'll be like, really? It's like, well, yeah, that's just it. We all have questions, and this is here to help you. Notice what you found.
String protector.
That's included as well, which I don't know if you mentioned at the top. Why is this important? We want to protect your investment. It's a tempered glass screen protector. It's not one of those air bubble type of things. So once you put it on here, the screen is protected, your device is protected because of the case that we're including that pretty much sets up and performs like a laptop. Because yes, it gives you that trifold design, which is great. But this keyboard, it doesn't just sit in here because it's, some of them are fixed. You can't take them out. It's magnetic. So maybe I need it because I am doing some work on the airplane or taking it to the coffee shop. Maybe I don't need it because it's just the kids, watching something in the back seat. You have options with how you use the whole bundle, but the cool thing is that it's getting used. I took a big vacation, right? 3 weeks, I'm like, I need everything. I need the computer, the cords, the phone, the cords, and all. The one thing I kept taking out all the time was the iPad. It was quick to get online and get a reservation, to entertain me. And that's why this does become your go-to. It doesn't get neglected or ignored. It really gets used, and that's where you love it.
When you first get your package, you're going to be like, what? I thought I ordered an iPad, because here's the box.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a bigger box because you're getting this.
Right.
You're getting those really cushy headphones. You're getting that screen protector. You're getting a stylus.
Right.
You're getting, this is cool too. This is what you saw us mount the iPad up on.
Right. And this I love. I mean, again, I could re-gift this to my niece or use it myself.
Separate
you see
box.
how flat it is, works on your phone or any other tablet. And that's just it. A lot of us have tablets out there, but do they have the speed of what you're getting in this iPad? Whether you have an older iPad, I have a 10-year-old iPad. It still works and it plays my games, which, that's the one I use to go to the gym because, if I break it at the gym, it's fine. It's 10 years old, I got my money out of it. The one I invested in, that the 9th gen, that's the one I use for work and for clarity and for speed.
I love this one because it is so much more affordable than the Air and the Pro.
Right.
And it's got the 10.2-inch screen.
Exactly.
So you don't lose screen size. If you just tuned in, I know we're about halfway through this presentation. This is the only airing all day.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't know if this aired throughout the week leading up to
We
tomorrow.
launched it and let
on
it
Monday,
rest.
that's right. So just one airing since Monday. Tomorrow's Sunday. At tomorrow night at midnight, this price goes up significantly. This is by far the lowest price we've ever done, especially on that 256 gig. Oh, there's a flash from the past. Yeah, I've had some hairstyles over the years, haven't I?
Oh, we can go through them, yeah. There we go. And the thing is, this is the fun we've had over the years with our Apple devices, but more importantly, it's all right here. All my Cali photos, easily organized. My mom thinks I'm the most organized one in the family. And I'm like, really? That's cute. But I'm not. It's truly because all of this organization, everyone having a file, it's because Apple did it. It's my nephew. I mean, he's grown up so much over here. And this is what's funny about it. I mean, he doesn't even look like this little guy anymore. But boom, where he is as a baby. And then boom, all the way up to where he is as a soccer star over here.
That is such a great point, how it organizes all.
That's grandpa in the me.
Oh my God.
But this is where it's all in one place. I did a center stage demo with them during COVID. The family got all dressed up. They cleaned the house, and they were like, they were really excited to be on TV. It was like 15 seconds. And they were like, that was it? Well, one, I didn't trust what you were going to say. Two, it was like, we have the other things to share with people.
So that whole center stage thing is a really cool new feature on this iPad compared to, previous iterations. Just wanted to let you know, because we are busy. My producer is saying we are really busy.
Oh, good.
The only choice, there's a couple choices. One of which is, do you want 64 gig or the 256 gig? Go big.
Right.
I mean, I think it just makes sense because it's not that much more expensive when you're doing it, especially at a weekly deal drop price. It's like another $140 to quadruple, your
real.
gigabytes. So most of you are doing that. The other choice, do you want the silver, the classic, or do you want the dark gray? Because we've got both. And then one more choice, and that's just the color of the case. And you're getting two cases, both the neoprene and you're getting the keyboard case. So you choose, this is the, what is this one, Malibu?
That's Capri.
Capri, I love that. Capri, this is the silver, comes with gray headphones and an evergreen case. That's the only one with multiple colors. Here's your rose gold, it comes with purple headphones, and you're getting both the neoprene case as well as this traditional case, keyboard case. There's black, there's white, there's red, or there is the animal print. So those are the choices. Everybody else gets everything else, like that screen protector. That's that wonderful little case, or it kind of gives you the kickstand to put it up and watch a movie. The stylus, the cleaning cloth, the keyboard is included, and then you're getting a ton of extra support and inspiration, quite frankly, with this. In fact, this is a couple hundred, I think almost $500 worth of extras. You're getting to learn a language, you've got workout content, you can listen to concerts, you can chat with family and friends in a really fun, cool way. You can learn how to cook. Lots of extra fun things that are included here. But this weekly deal drop price is crazy. This is as good as a today's special price. Honestly, we just didn't have enough to make this a today's special at this point in the season. What we have is at the lowest price that you're gonna find. We've done a lot of iPad offers over the years, but this one is the lowest, especially with the 256 gig. And then there's the free shipping and handling. And to Bill's earlier point, 30 days to check it out and make your decision, not 14 like you would get if you go straight to the Apple Store. So we do a lot of things special. I do want to go back to a couple more demos with Bill before we get too much further into the presentation.
With the Today Special. I love that Today Special. Really upgrades everything. But the crazy thing about that, it's just for the kitchen. I could be taking this to work. I could be taking it to, the couch or the bedroom. Keeps me connected, it's easy to use, but it's the upgrades that we're gonna appreciate. I was an Apple user, but I wanted to get that 9th generation, and some of the biggest features I wanted is a better camera. Call me vain, but literally, the camera that I'm sitting here right now, I could have a long conversation with the boss. I have to sit in that square, right? Or I have the ability to get up and move around because, someone's at the door, or I need to get a refresher on my coffee. Notice how the camera is following me around. I don't have to bring the device and get that really awkward, you know, up the nose kind of shot.
I'm not moving that. Nobody's moving that. It's still in the same spot on the coffee table as it was.
Right, and when I got this during the pandemic, I was like, I have my own camera crew at home. This is awesome because I can show you different parts of things without having to reset and adjust. And that's just it. Whether we use it for this one feature, it's an upgrade. Because Callie, there are devices that actually do that following around, but that's all they do. And then when I want to watch a movie, I have to get another device. Or if I want to use this as my digital coloring book, I have to get another device or my e-reader. Because, you know, Callie, that's what I love. You were sharing earlier about how, you know, you got into reading again. And that's great. But the thing is, when you got the iPad, did you know it could be your e-reader and do all that stuff for you? So yes, over here on the couch, and this is the biggest question, how much memory, right? So Callie, you said you read about 7 books, 10
I did
books?
when I was out on medical leave, yeah.
How many, I mean, a stack of how many books if you had to travel with all that? Or you could have 10 books on your device right over here because you have 256 gigabytes of memory. 64 will probably accommodate that as well. It's the versatility of what this one device does. It's the investment in the quality of what Apple delivers, and then the extras that HSN includes. I love this handy holder strap thing. So it's nice and conveniently in my hand. We don't always get to include that. The stand, the voucher that you were talking about, 3 years to the Mac U. We all have questions. How does iMovie work? Or I want to use this with school or make it sync with my phone. And you can do all of that great stuff. One other thing, joining the party.
I just had to come and say the clarity of this is amazing.
Right.
Because what you're watching at home is not through our hundreds of thousands of dollars of cameras in the studio. That's through the iPad.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
And we all want that clarity, whether it's, you know, the reunion that's coming up, seeing family and friends. And when they designed this 9th generation, it was for how we live today. Because it's true. We had gone through the pandemic, and what camera were we all trying to use? We were all trying to use this camera in the back, this little one that we couldn't see the screen, because it was a better camera, and I wanted to look good for the family and friends. So then they redesigned this 9th generation, flipped it. The front camera was better. One other quick call out, this is the last generation with that home button. So if you like the home button, and you're comfortable with the home button, this is the one you want to get. Just the other day, my mom, we got her new phone, and she's like, well, I left that. I don't have that button anymore. Where's that button? I'm like, it's still there, Mom. You just got to swipe it from the bottom. So if you like the home button, this one still has it. And please notice all the different stuff you can have up and running in the background because it has that new chip as well on the inside. So there's a lot of great upgrades with the 9th generation. The biggest upgrade, which it's counterintuitive, it's the most affordable iPad out there. Yeah.
It's just like, what? Oh, okay. Did you say this is included too?
Yeah, so this, we've actually sold this on its own. It's a strap that goes
that.
right over each corner. So if you're left-handed or right-handed, hold it right over here.
That's
Not
awesome.
gonna drop it. And it is a nice convenience because remember, it's a 10.2-inch screen size, so it's a nice large tablet.
Yeah, bigger than my hand span.
And that's just it. If you're reading all day, you wanna be able to nicely hold it, so it's right over here. You see how it rotates too, so landscape or whatever. And that's one thing you have to realize. How many of us go to restaurants now and all that, and you know, we're doing our business and cashing out. It's pretty much on a tablet because what tablets used to be, they were for gaming. They were for, you know, sitting on the couch and doing that.
They used to be for movies, all the fun stuff.
Basic stuff though. Now with these new chips, it is computing capability in the palm of your hand. Do a transaction, use it for work, use it for pleasure. And the cool part about it, all our needs change, but the iPad grows with you. Tamara Hooks, first gift she gave her boyfriend was an iPad. Then they got married, then they started a family, then they got a house. All those different things. How do you raise a kid? Where's good real estate? It grows with you, and that's what's great about it.
I still cannot get over that because I can see the monitors over here.
Yep.
You're not watching us through each camera. We've got 1, 2, 3, 5 cameras in these studios. Each one is probably $200,000, if not more.
Right.
Seriously. But you're watching us through the iPad that you're getting.
Yeah.
This is crazy clarity for this kind of a price point and this kind of multifunctional kind of electronic. That's really impressive to me. So Gen 9, yeah. 10.2-inch screen, yeah. Lots of the favorite features are incorporated in this one at the lowest price. You're not going to find this price if you go to an Apple store.
No.
Well, if you found that, you'd get the iPad, and then they'd be like, then there's this, and you'd want to add all those extra things. Hundreds of dollars later.
You need to add them. You need to add a case, which is great. You need to add a screen protector. We're including all of that. And then, yes, we include these great extras. There's a stylus. There's another stand in there. And then it's that voucher. $500 worth of great extras.
Yeah.
You mentioned the learning a language one.
Yeah.
I gave my niece that aspect of the voucher. 2 years to learn a language. So during the summertime, she was brushing up on her Spanish. I kept the 3 years of the Mac U because I even have questions. And that's also where you become a better user. Actually, I would love to show you another demonstration over there about,
over here.
do you guys have a scanner at home? Do you know there's a scanner built in?
I
So
did
easy
not
to-
know that.
So easy. I'll
How
show you
did
in
I
just a
not
sec.
know that?
Because you don't play with it enough. That's just
Tell
it.
us
You gotta play with
more.
it. I will.
Okay, here's what I just encourage you guys to do. With this being the best price that we're gonna do, tomorrow night at midnight, you're gonna spend for the same bundle between $130 and $240 more. I'm not kidding. It's that kind of significant discount this week, but this is the only airing today. So if you need to talk to somebody, talk to them and take advantage. I love the upgraded camera. I love that there's more memory. There's a brand new chip. You've got the A13 microchip here. So this isn't like, oh, an old, maybe refurbished iPad. This is brand new. The same iPad you're gonna find in a store, just better pricing and a lot more goodies included.
A lot more essential goodies. Actually, it's funny, they've started to rank all the essentials that people get when they get an iPad. A case is one thing, a screen protector is another. We've included all of that, and then we're giving you tech support. All our needs are gonna be different in terms of how we use it, but it gets used. And one thing I encourage everyone to do, log into your email. That is, how we connect with family and friends in the office, and because they send us stuff, and you want to see how simple and easy it is. Okay, pictures of mom right over here. Here's a permission slip I need to get sent back and printed and signed. Here's an Excel document. That's PC, right? That would normally be a whole snafu, transfer, convert it. Probably can't read this, but look at the clarity of that on a spreadsheet. It is so easy
Pinch
on
and
the
zoom
eyes.
thing is amazing.
Well, they're the ones that started it.
That's true.
Have you ever gone to a device now and it's like, oh, this one doesn't do that? But what's cool about this is that's a boring spreadsheet, but you see how clear it is. And more importantly, I can work in the Microsoft world of Microsoft Word and Excel, if that's your comfort, or the Apple world. Apple has their own, word processing in terms of, okay, here's a real estate issue. See my digital keyboard? It's taken up half my screen. That works for some people because yes, I can type on here, or more importantly, I have that microphone where I can do any typing just by speaking to the tablet and it'll type it for me, and I could use really large words. However, I turn on my keyboard, this one that's included in the case, digital one disappears, you have more screen space to see. Okay, there's no pictures of Callie over here. This is where it gets empowering because it's doable. And that doability, is that a right word? It's just where you're like, I should have done this sooner. So I come over here, I wanna find my photos of Callie, and I come down here, okay, now I need my readers. What's going on? I back out, and boom, here we go. I need these pictures to go from one side to another. I want everyone to realize how simple it is to make sure okay, let's see, this photo. I want this photo to go from here to there. You literally just hold it down and drag it over to the right corner. This picture, go here to there. There's no control shift alt delete.
This would be so handy with a school, project,
right? Homework
assignments for your kids.
And when it's that handy and efficient,
PowerPoint
you're like,
presentations.
this becomes your go-to. Have you ever been on your phone and you're like, oh, this email is going to be a long one, juicy email, and like with your fingers, or coming to a nice keyboard, a nice big screen, you can read everything and see everything. That's where you appreciate it.
Or dictate.
I've done that. I'm like, oh, I got to dictate this whole thing. But I'll be honest, I have to often go back and make corrections because the grammar's not right, or the word I said was not quite the right word.
It spells correctly too.
Correct.
So.
So I wanted to mention the scanner. I have a scanner at home, and every tax season I have to go reintroduce myself to it because I use it like 3 times a year. You come over here to your notes, which is where I keep my shopping list and all that great stuff. Go up to the camera icon. You want to take a picture. You want to scan a document. Scan document. Right over here. There's that camera quality, there's the power, hold it up. There we go. It'll just scan that document, and the best part about it is that's the receipt that I've been collecting all the time, needing to get back to the PTA. It is scanning that document with the quality of the camera. Did you realize you were buying a scanner? Did you realize you were buying a gaming system for the kids, an e-reader for yourself? And the cool part about it is it weighs 1 pound, and that's where you appreciate it. And it's next to you on the nightstand. It's in your passenger seat when you're waiting in the car line, because it does keep you connected. And I won't lie, Apple's the brand. They're the ones that kind of started it all. And when you bring out your iPad, they're like, okay, you're serious about your electronics. There are other tablets out there. I've bought them, I've gifted them, and then I have to rebuy them, and then I re-gift them because they didn't last or the quality wasn't there. The Apple ecosystem is an investment, but also that investment in terms of downloading different apps, because now we need a security system, and now I need to connect with school or keep the kids occupied. Sure, we download different things, but it doesn't get bogged down with malware and viruses and that extra stuff in the background. It remains an efficient device. That's why many people have their one tablet for 10 years, or they get a second one because they tried sharing all summer long and that didn't go so well.
Well, when you think about, our pricing is so much better than what you're going to spend if you go straight to their store. I'm sorry, but it is. the fact that we give you all the extras that support the whole experience. I mean, just the keyboard case alone, which we give you a second case, the neoprene case. We give you these over the ear. Oh, I hope I didn't just, okay, good. Thankfully, nothing tumbled. These are amazing. We give you these, and they're so soft and cushy. We give you the extras like the screen protector. We give you the extras to hold your iPad and prop your iPad. The stylus is included.
I know we're not the gift-giving season yet. I don't want to say the word.
We're only a little more than 100 days away, though.
And there's some birthdays. Yours is after. But the thing is, you get the iPad. You do get, I like to show the boxes because, you know what, I could give the headphones to my nephew because he likes his stuff and his game, and I don't have to hear it. The stand I can give to my niece. All of that great stuff is included because HSN configured it, but it's stuff we need. And then there's the voucher. 6 great extras. 2 years to learn a language. I think we can stream music on here.
Crazy.
And then 3 years to the MacU, something we normally only save for a Today Special. And remember, anywhere else, you'll have a 14-day return policy. We give you twice as long to really make sure this investment agrees with you, and it will.
So the silver, the gray, they're both here. The 64 gig or the 256 gig to get 4 times the amount of gigs.
Not 4 tablets.
Right. Just more ways to be able to store all the things that you need. It's only a little more than $100 more, which is why it's the most popular. Again, the only choice is which size, which color, and then which color cases do you want. They're all here and available. This will not be seen later. So if you need to have that discussion or call somebody to decide. Yeah, exactly. 87222 is the item number. I love that there's free shipping. Don't forget about financing. HSN card holders, it's either 12 months for the smaller gig or 18 months for the 256 gig. So it's less to get the big one on that financing. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being here.
Good to see you.
I know we're going to send things back to the kitchen. We're celebrating Wolfgang Puck's 25th anniversary here with